Hello, my name is Karese Sp. At some time or another, we all have had to work or move at a pace that was not of our own liking. We all find ourselves doing things in life to please and satisfy others, especially the ones we love. Whether it being working on an assembly line for a factory or simply driving down the interstate at a speed a little faster or maybe even a little slower than you like. We all have to have made some type of change to accommodate others. In the past few years, I've had events that have taken place in my life that have made me realize that moving slower and at a steadier pace and marching to the beat of my own drum is what I need and is what's best. The Hare and the Tortoise. Aesop's fable of the hare and the tortoise, retrieved on February the 3rd, 2023, is well known, but still, let me share the story with you and what it teaches us. The website reiterates Aesop's fable as Aesop speaks of a tortoise who challenges a hare to a race. So we all know that a tortoise and a turtle, well, more so the tortoise, is a very slow moving animal. As retrieved on February 3rd, 2023, from the Physics Factbook website, a tortoise was clocked at a rate of 0.13 to 0.30 miles per hour. So now this hare thinks that he can beat this tortoise in this race. So they meet at their racing spot and they begin. The tortoise was very slow, but never stopped and kept a steady pace. Now this hare took off like lightning. You couldn't stop him. He got so far ahead, he decides to take a nap. And when he wakes, he sees that the tortoise has crossed the finish line. So to summarize the fable, The Hare and the Tortoise, speed is not always what you need to accomplish your goal. Moving at your own pace and being consistent can get you to that finish line all the same, and you become a winner. So now, when I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to do something in the medical field. I just didn't know what. Most high school seniors, they know what college they're going to go to, but me, I had no idea. Going to college was not a priority of my mother. She wanted me to get married, get a job, and also to have children, just like her and my dad did. But working in a factory was never on my agenda. I ended up working as a cashier at a grocery store. I worked there for a year and a half or so, saving money so I can go to school. I applied for a community college and I ended up getting my degree in Office Systems Technology Medical. Found myself working in another doctor's office, but still I wanted a little bit more. So I went back to school again. Got my LPN, worked in another doctor's office, and still I wanted a little bit more. So I wanted to go back to school again to pursue my RN degree. But I still wanted to be able to work and go to school. So I ended up finding a college that offered an evening weekend program. I applied, got accepted, back to school I went. But now this college offered me the chance to test out of my first semester due to the fact that I was already an LPN. But I opted out of that. I chose not to because I felt like slower and steadier was the pace that I wanted to go. I wanted to get it all. So when that opportunity arose, and deciding to take this as it was like all brand new to me and moving at a slightly slower pace was exactly what I needed. So taking this 2-year program gave me the opportunity to sharpen my skills because I worked in only a doctor's office. I did not feel that I was at any advantage over any of my peers due to the fact that I was an LPN. We all worked together. We were all new at this. Slow and steady is how we work. And that is how I've moved through all of my courses. So, Aesop's fable explains just as my personal experience did at how slow and steady wins the race. In the end, swift and fast is not always what we need to get to that finish line. Slow and steady and being consistent and moving at a slower pace can get you there all the same. Thank you. Are there any questions?